what's up guys? Michelle here and welcome back to my channel. Now I know, where am I? I'm in my car because, I don't know. I originally filmed this look right over here, this super glam blue, cobalt blue smoky eye, and I loved it, and it took me actually a pretty long time to do this makeup. And then once I was finishing up, mind you, I don't really wear my contacts anymore when I do my makeup because it just irritates my eyes, and the last thing we need is your eyes getting watery after spending all that time on a makeup tutorial. So that's that. So usually I'm like blind, and then I left my glasses upstairs. So usually even if I'm blind, I see when my camera's focusing or not, and obviously since I don't have my contacts on, I'm not gonna fully see if it's focused or not, but you know, I trust my camera. She's been pretty good with me lately. And then towards the end of the video, I'm like, I don't know why I feel like something is wrong with my camera. Like I felt like something was off. So literally when I was done doing my outro and I was done doing my little makeup clips, I decided to go look back and see. Turns out that the entire video was out of focus. I literally spent like 2.5 hours on this makeup look and, you know, the intro, the outro, doing everything for no reason. And I literally lost it. Because if you do makeup tutorials, you know how frustrating it is to spend your time, do your makeup. Not only that, when you do your makeup on camera, it's not as comfortable as doing it like right in front of a mirror, sitting on the floor, slouched. Like when you do your makeup, you have to like have your chest up and look all cute doing it. So obviously it's not easy. I'm not saying makeup tutorials are the hardest thing in the world, but it's kind of annoying when you wasted your time doing an entire makeup tutorial and it did not work. So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna let this day go to waste. So I decided to take matters into my own hands and not really take matters into my own hand, but I decided to not let this day go to waste. And I was like, you know what? I need to film a video, and I don't know what, because I really don't feel like taking off this makeup, but at the same time, I don't feel like not having anything to film either. So I did not want today to go to waste. It's still early. I might film another makeup tutorial later, but right now I just didn't want to. And just in case I get lazy and don't film it later, I want to get something up today, something easy, something fun. And I love these videos. I love when everybody else puts them up because I'm actually pretty nosy. So I decided to do the 50 random facts about me video here in my car, all nice and cozy, because not only that, I'm going to be doing a lot of talking, and I'm really loud when I talk. It's just something natural. Like I can't talk in a low voice. Like I can't do it. And my mom, she works at night, so she usually falls asleep pretty early, and I'm not trying to be screaming and echoing in the garage while she's trying to go to sleep. So I decided why not to do it in my car. I like car videos. I don't know, it just feels more intimate. While we're already here, I'm gonna take off these lashes because honestly, I want to have my glasses on. I want to be comfortable. Yes, I already did a video in the sweater. Do I care? No. So I'm just gonna go and just say these facts. I have a pencil and a lash, and I'm just going to mark and go one by one. I feel like I'm talking everywhere back and forth, but we're just gonna get this started. So if you guys didn't know, and now my battery is running out, I swear to God. I'll be right back. I have to go inside my house and get another battery pack because my battery is literally about to run out. I'll be back! Okay, so I am back. So, yeah, let's get started with these 50 random facts, because this is a video that I know I can get up today, so I'm happy. I also got a bomb-ass selfie, so I'm really happy, because I was like, this makeup is not going to waste. You cannot waste your makeup. I did not spend all that time to not get a bomb selfie, but I did. So I'm happy. Enough of me talking. Let's just get started on these 50 random facts. So, I'm gonna say the basic ones first, just in case you guys don't know me or know much about me. Obviously, my name is Michelle. My middle name is Alexandra, so it's Michelle Alexandra Alvarez. I am 23 years old. I am a Virgo. My birthday is September 20th, 1994. I cannot believe I'm turning 24 this year, even though it's a little far away, but I am turning 24. I'm getting old as shit. I am from Miami, Florida, born and raised. I was born by the ocean, like super cliche, but I actually really was. I was born in a hospital by the beach. And yeah, that's my super obsession with the beach. Since I was a little girl, I just love it. Hence why I love working on the beach. My background is Colombian. Sorry, if I'm looking down, it's because I'm marking down these fun facts so I don't do too little or do too much, because I don't want to drive you guys insane either. But yes, my background is Colombian. My entire family is Colombian. Both of my parents are Colombian, but I was born here, but I still consider myself to be Colombian, you know? It sounds a lot nicer. I love giving detailed gifts to my friends, to my family, to my coworkers, to everything. I love knowing little details about people. Like, I genuinely love going out of my way to get someone a detailed gift. My sixth fact is every time I meet new people, like this is my new thing with like new coworkers or something, I always ask them the randomest questions. I ask them what's their sign, what's their favorite color, where they're from, and one random fun fact about them. Like, I'm not even kidding, guys. I literally ask a new person that I meet that I'm gonna be around. Obviously, not like I'm walking across the street and I'm like, hey, like, what's your favorite color? Because then I'm gonna look like a crazy ass bitch. No, not like that. I mean, in the sense of, if I meet a new friend, if I meet a new coworker or anything of that sort, for some odd reason, I just love asking those questions. I feel like they're just such basic questions, and I feel like it can really break the ice. And I don't know, it's always worked for me. It always helps me get to know them better, and I don't know. It may be weird to some, but it's just something natural in me that I just love to ask. I love giving people the benefit of the doubt. I love seeing the good in everybody. I always give people second chances, but don't play me either, because then I will never talk to you again. Like, I believe there's always good in people. I believe in change. I believe in the good. I don't like having, what is that word? I don't like having any bad blood with anybody unless you really disrespected me. And I can literally count with one hand of the people that I just don't fuck with. And I never will, just because they're just all around mean and terrible fucking people. But other than that, I'm a really caring, loving person. I forgive and I forget, and I just like to move on. Life is way too short, so I'm a really nice person. But then for me not to like you or me not to be friends with you, let me tell you something, you have to be one shitty ass fucking person. I genuinely love seeing people I love and people around me be successful, hence why I want everyone around me to be successful. That's why my favorite video that I've ever uploaded was my YouTube video setup, because I just want everyone around me to succeed. I want everyone to feel good about themselves. And, you know, everyone deserves to be happy and good in the world. We only get one life to live that we know of, that we remember. So I feel like everyone should help each other out in the sense of helping each other bring ourselves up. I feel like I just like went off on something, but long story short, I love seeing other people and even people I don't know succeed. We are in this together, so one love. I have 6 tattoos, not any big extravagant tattoos. They're like little pussy tattoos. I have 1 on each wrist. I have 1 on my finger, so that's 3. I have 1 in behind my ear, 4. And then I have 1 on the side of my hip, that's 5. And 1 on my ankle, so 6. I used to have my neck and my hips pierced. I used to have both the dermals on my neck and my hips. I used to go to the beach with friends, get really drunk, and then be like, oh shit, let's just go and get piercings. That used to be my thing. For some odd reason, I just loved it, and it was fun. I'm telling you, my high school and a little bit after I graduated years were freaking awesome. Like, I really had an adventurous life. For about 3 New Year's straight, I would tell one of my friends to pierce my ear. So I've had both of my traguses pierced. They both don't exist anymore because they were obviously not pierced well, but that used to be a tradition 3 years in a row. My toenails have come off, I don't know how you say it, multiple times, and it's really disgusting. And my toes look fine. Like, my feet are warriors, let me tell you. I used to dance, I used to do ballet, I used to do pointe, and I would never listen to my instructors when they would tell me to cut your toenails and cut your nails, because you were obviously dancing on your feet. So if you're on your feet and you have long toenails, they're gonna fall off. and they're gonna get like purple. But little old 17, 18-year-old Michelle wouldn't think about that. I'm like, what are these ladies even talking about? So I'm not gonna cut my toenails. And my toenails would constantly fall off. Like, they would come off like a book page, just like that. Completely off. I don't know how I did it, but my toenails would just always fall off. Oh my god. My freshman year of high school. Oh my god. One of the most embarrassing moments that I've ever had, but like, this is a memory that I'm never going to forget, is, so my first day of high school, or the first week, I don't really remember. I used to live right behind my high school. Now, I was walking home, and in my high school, after a certain amount of time, like once it starts getting a little late, they would close the gates and you would have to just exit from the front of the school. So I see a whole bunch of people jumping the fence, and I was like, how hard can it be to jump a fence? And everyone was doing it, and they made it seem so freaking easy. So little old me went and I went to go climb the fence. Did I get up there? Yes. The thing with the fence is that the fence wasn't like a regular fence. Like, it went like this. So it was a little weird. So I climbed up there and I made it up. Now, I got stuck up there. I literally got stuck. So I'm there stuck on top, and I'm like, how the fuck am I gonna get down? Because number one, I'm really short. Number two, it was really high, and I had so many things on me, and there were so many people around me that I didn't want to make a fool out of myself. So I was kind of just still. Literally, I was just still, and I'm like, how the fuck am I gonna get little old 14, 15-year-old freshman Michelle, like, first week of high school, stuck on the fence. So this huge football player gets, like, walks back to me and is like, do you need help? And this was a senior football player. Like, he was kind of cute too, but he, like, he just looks at me needing help, and he's like, do you need help getting down? And I'm like, yes. He literally grabs me like a little girl, because I was tiny. I was skinnier, obviously. So he grabs me and literally pulls me up and picks me down. And I remember walking home, like, just red, because I was so embarrassed, because he probably did make fun of me, because it was a funny thing. Now I find it to be hilarious. At the time, I was all embarrassed, but it was fucking hilarious. Another thing in high school, I used to do the morning announcements my senior year, and I loved it. I've always been into TV entertainment, anchoring, being in front of a camera. I actually went to school. I went to school for about 2 years. 2 years? Almost 3? I don't remember, but I did go to college, and I was studying to get a degree in mass communications, and unfortunately, I am not going to school anymore due to the fact that it's way too expensive. I don't apply for financial aid for some odd, stupid reason, and because obviously my dream became to pursue YouTube. YouTube used to be a second thing. It used to be a hobby, and then I just remember being in my favorite class in college, which was my mass communications class. It was my favorite class, and I just remember YouTube just taking up all of my mind, and I wasn't focusing on my favorite class, and I was like, I think I just lost interest in my career choice at the time, and I decided to take the leap of faith and go towards YouTube, because obviously that is where my dream is. Now, do I want to go back to school? Yes, I do want to finish it. I feel like I left halfway and I was almost done, and I did pay for school out of pocket, so I don't want it to go to waste. I'm gonna do it. So I am planning to go back to school. Hopefully I will apply for financial aid, but yes, it's another fun fact. Oh my god, another embarrassing moment doing the morning announcements. Actually, I remember we would do SAT words, and I said the SAT word so wrong. It was so embarrassing. People probably didn't notice, but I did, and I just remember everyone in my class just laughing because I said the SAT word so wrong, but I just laughed it off because whatever. Oh my god, when I got asked to prom. Not so much embarrassing, but just funny. Like, things that happened to me are just all around funny. So when I got asked to prom, I did not expect to be asked to prom, and I remember being in lunch, and I was there eating with my friends, and so this band comes in, and with this huge banner, and I would love seeing prom proposals. I did not think that it would be for me. My expectations was not to go to prom. I was actually planning on asking someone to prom. So the band comes in making all this noise in our huge cafeteria, and I stand up on the seat, on the table, and I'm like, oh my god, who's getting asked to prom? And everyone is like, my friends around me are sitting down and just staring at me, and they're with their phones, and they're just looking at me, and I'm like, why the fuck are they recording me? Like, this is the weirdest thing ever. And the banner says, whatever, will you go to prom with me, Michelle? Now, there was a girl named Michelle in band, so I was like, it's probably for her, and they're all filming me, and I'm like, you guys need to stop fucking filming me because it's not me, and they're all laughing, and I'm like, and then I kind of like step down and sit down and kind of like sink it in. I'm like, is this for me? And then my prom date just like whips out of the banner and asks me to prom, and I'm just there like, my reaction, like, I was happy, but I was so confused, so it seemed a little wrong, and I wish I had the video, or my friends still had the video. I'm gonna see if they still have it. They probably don't. This was a really long time ago, but my reaction was just so funny because I was kind of like, I was like, this isn't for me, like, and I would tell my friends, I'd be like, stop fucking recording me because it's not for me, but literally, like, cursing, like, super mad at them. I would tell them, like, stop fucking recording me because that prom proposal isn't for me, like, it's not fucking funny, and turns out it was for me. When I was younger, I actually wanted to be a dolphin trainer. I wanted to get into like marine life and stuff. I was obsessed with going to this aquarium. I was obsessed with everything that had to do with marine life when I was younger. And I remember when I got to swim with dolphins, it was like the happiest day of my life. Till this day, I'm still obsessed with marine animals. Another fun fact is that beluga whales are my favorite animals. I love beluga whales. I think they're the cutest thing ever, and I'm just obsessed with them. I've literally only gone to SeaWorld to see them. Is it right to go to SeaWorld? No. Is what SeaWorld does right? No. But they're my favorite animals, and I want to go see them. Another fun fact, I only sleep with my stuffed beluga whales. I don't use my pillows. I feel like they're really uncomfortable on my neck, so I sleep facing down cuddled with my stuffed beluga whale, my first one that I ever got. He's my little oldie. He's my ride or die. I have like 4 stuffed beluga whales. Yes, people give them to me as gifts. A 23-year-old still receiving beluga whale gifts, stuffed animals. Yes, and forever and ever, my bed is just full of them. I freaking love beluga whales. 5, 10, 15, 20. We are only at 20 and this video is already 20 minutes long. Fuck! I am obsessed with the 80s. I am obsessed with everything that has to do with the 80s. Music, fashion, movies, everything. I mostly listen to just 80s throwback playlist. That's all I listen to. I love the 80s. My favorite song ever from the 80s is I'll Stop the World and Melt With You. That song just brings me to literally happy tears. I love that song so freaking much. My favorite Disney princess is Belle. Another fun fact is that every time I go to Disney World, I cry. I cry when I get there and I cry when I leave. I am an adrenaline junkie. I love roller coasters. I love anything that has to do with roller coasters. Like, I freaking love it. I'm dying to go skydiving. I just need to find someone who's willing to go skydiving with me. I think my boyfriend's willing to do it with me. I think I just have to really convince him. I think he said he would, but I think I have to just tug him a little bit, but I think I'm gonna get him to skydive with me. Since I'm already talking about my boyfriend, yes, I do have a boyfriend. Your girl is taken. I do have a boyfriend. His name is Kevin. I did do a video with him. If you guys haven't seen the Spicy Noodles Challenge, it's freaking hilarious. You guys should definitely go watch it. And yeah, we've been together for 3 years, and this year it will be 4. I'm not allergic to anything. I've also never broken a bone. I prefer cheese doodles over Cheetos any freaking day. Cheese doodles taste so much better than Cheetos. Like, don't even try with me. Like, cheese doodles all freaking day. I also freaking love when my hot Cheetos are stale. Like, when they're really hard and stale, I feel like, oh, like, I just love them. You guys are gonna think that I'm really weird, but I hear random facts about me. But yeah, I love when my hot Cheetos are stale. And also, if you eat like a fresh bag of hot Cheetos with milk, that is the snack of champions. Call me weird, but I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not. I also take a sip after every bite I take. Yes, I am really weird. There are people like my boyfriend and like many people that I know that don't take a sip of their drink until they're done eating. What? I cannot do that. I have to take a sip every single time I take a bite. Like, it's just something in me. I've tried doing the whole waiting till you're done eating to drink, but I can't. I have to take a sip every single time I take a bite. Another thing, the way I sit, I have to sit with one leg under me. But yeah, that is how I have to sit. If not, I'll be uncomfortable. I can't sit straight with my legs both on the ground. Mostly my feet don't even touch the ground. But yeah, I have to sit that way. If not, I will be uncomfortable. Sometimes it comes off rude and it looks a little childish, but that is the only way that I can sit comfortably. Another weird thing about my, really weird, is I have to air dry. No matter if I'm super late, if I get out of the shower, I have to air dry. I have to lay in my bed soaking wet. I usually put a towel, sometimes I don't, but I have to lay down and be on my phone and air dry. That is the only way. If not, I will just feel dirty. Another thing about me is I constantly feel dirty. Like right now, actually no, right now I feel pretty good, but I feel dirty all the time. The only time that I don't feel dirty is when I wash my hair, exfoliate, shave, and do a face mask. That is the only time that I ever feel clean. I googled it. There's a name to it that I just constantly feel dirty, and it sucks because I hate it. But yeah, I don't know what it's called, but it's something really long and weird. I hate the feeling of makeup on my face. I love makeup. Makeup is my passion. I love doing makeup videos, but I genuinely hate the feeling of makeup on my face. That is why I usually overset my face so it feels like I don't have anything on. I hate the feeling. As much as I love putting on makeup, I love taking it off even more. When I first started YouTube, I actually started off with a camera that did not have a viewfinder, so I had to get creative, and I would put a full body mirror behind the camera and behind my stand, and that is how I would look to see if everything was right. So I would always be doing this because that's the only way that I would see my videos and see if I was doing it right. Sometimes it would be out of focus, sometimes it wouldn't. It was just, I would literally play with my luck because nothing would connect to my computer, nothing would connect to my TV, all my cables were wrong, and I could only afford to have that camera at the time, so I had to work with what I had. When I drink something, my ice has to be to the rim. All of my drinks have to be freezing cold. Even if it comes with this much liquid and this much ice, I prefer it like that. I want my drinks to be super cold. I hate drinks that are room temperature. Do not give me a bottle of water at room temperature because I will literally spit it right back at you. I have an obsession with having twins. I am obsessed. I want twins. I will have them. It is a possibility of me to have twins. My aunts are twins, and it skipped a generation because none of us are twins, so it's our turn to have twins. I told my cousins, I'm like, look, if one of you guys have the twins, we are fighting because I want the twins in the family. Nobody else. Like, you guys can have twins too, but I'm having them first. My boyfriend thinks I'm crazy. He definitely doesn't want twins because he thinks it's just absolutely crazy, and everyone else around me thinks I'm crazy when I tell him that I'm obsessed with having twins, but I want my twins. I don't care if it's girl, girl, boy, 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 girl, whatever it is, I want my twins. And not anytime soon, but I still want my twins. More embarrassing moments. I have busted my ass in front of my favorite artist ever. Now, my favorite artist is a Spanish artist. His name is Carlos Vives, and I freaking love him and adore him. And I went to a wedding a couple years back, and he was there. Now, I decided to shoot my shot and go and take a picture with him because he was there. I was already very drunk. So, and my dress was really long. I actually wore my prom dress. It was so freaking long, and I was drunk, and I had to like climb up these little stairs, these 2 little steps to him. And as I went to ask him to take a picture with me, I fell at his feet. I literally fell back and I fell on my ass, and he helped me up, and it was the most embarrassing things ever. But I decided to shoot my shot, and since he was right behind me because he helped me from behind, I just literally went like this, and we took a picture, and we looked like a couple, and it was absolutely beautiful. One of the best times of my life. Oh my god! I'm so embarrassing. Another fun fact, my first ever dance solo. Now, if you guys also didn't know, another fun fact, I used to dance. I used to dance in high school. I used to dance outside of school. I used to dance tap, jazz, ballet, point, anything, you name it. I used to dance, and I used to take it really, really seriously. And it was my passion at the time, and I freaking loved it. So when they finally gave me my first ever solo, the first time that I ever performed it, I forgot it. I actually did the ending first. And so I basically did the ending twice, the entire time. And I remember walking off stage and just crying because I couldn't believe that the first time that I performed it at a competition with a whole bunch of people in the auditorium, I forgot it. And you just see the judge's face like, it was so bad. It was so embarrassing. And my freaking costume was a little small, so my ass was all out. My ass looked hella good, but it just was not appropriate for a dance competition. When I used to do acrobatics, because I used to do acrobatics too. We have a talent girl here. I once popped my ears so freaking bad that I went deaf for almost like a good 5 minutes. I used to have long, red, luscious locks up to my hip, basically. Well, not like super up to my hip, but my hair was cut in a V and it was really long and it was up to my hip and it was red. Not like Little Mermaid red, but like a burgundy wine red. It was absolutely beautiful. It was my prime. I can't wink. We only have 5 more left. Oh, I hate when people scratch their throat. I find it to be useless. I have scratched my throat before to see what is the hype because people just love to scratch their throats. I fucking hate it. Don't do it. It is a pet peeve of mine. It sounds disgusting. And why would you want to scratch your throat? Like, just go and then scratch your throat. But don't fucking do that weird noise. I hate that shit. I am obsessed with murder stories and everything that goes through in the minds of murderers. I love murder couples. I love the shows like Snapped and Women Behind Bars. I love all that shit. I find that shit to be so cool because I don't think it really like hits me that people really do shit like that. Like, to me it's like a little joke, but there are really killers and serial killers around there. But I find it to be pretty cool and kind of hot. If I ever don't know what to eat, I will just go on Instagram and look up their Instagram or the hashtags or the tagged photos just to see what everyone else posts about it, just to get an idea of what I want and if I want to go there. Trust me, it works. It's the best thing ever. Even when it comes to fast food and I don't know what the hell I want, I just go on Instagram and just see what people get, and that way it'll just make me crave something. I know it's really weird, but trust me, it works. I cannot stand still. My boyfriend hates this about me, but your girl cannot stand still. I have to either be walking around in circles, side to side. I'm pretty convinced that one leg is shorter than the other, so I'm always with my hips kind of popped, and if not, I'll just be tapping my foot. But I cannot stay still. It's not something I do on purpose to annoy people. I just genuinely cannot stand still. I'm gonna save the weirdest one and most personal one for last. If you made it this far, then you are a true subscriber. Most of the reason why I'm gonna leave this to last because I'm gonna see who really pays attention to my videos, and this one's probably one of the most random ones. It took place in a car. I actually lost my virginity in a car and Put It Down on Me by 50 Cent and Jeremiah was playing in the back, and I remember I was traumatized. I'm like, this is what I'm going to remember for the rest of my life. Like, this is supposed to be a special moment, and it definitely wasn't. At the time I was traumatized, and I remember going back home and I was like, this is it. Like, that's it. That was it. And now I just find it to be hilarious, and it's something very memorable. So yeah, that was my last fun fact. I don't know how I did this, but I did. This video is going to be extremely long, but I genuinely like these videos. I love seeing other people do these videos. It just feels like we get to know each other a little better, and it's just random fun. You guys do want to see me recreate this look again and film it, I definitely will for you guys. I have tomorrow off as well, so I will definitely be filming a video tomorrow too, maybe a little later too. You guys let me know. Also, feel free to put down below what videos you guys want to see more from me. If you guys want to see some vlogs. I'm also really into mukbangs. Like, guys, I love seeing other people eat. It's the weirdest thing ever. I love seeing people eat, so I might do some of those too. I don't know. I want my channel to not only be makeup. I want you guys to be like more in my personal life. Like, I'm gonna do videos like I like to see of other people. Like, I don't just strictly want to be makeup. Like, I want to be friends with you guys, and I want you guys to see what's in the life of my life, even though it's not as exciting, but I feel like I can be pretty entertaining. I think that's enough talking. I think you guys are probably super mega annoyed of me right now at the moment, and yeah, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe down below. Give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Even if you didn't, just give me a thumbs up. Let me know if you guys like videos like this. I definitely had a lot of fun making it. I love you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Mwah! I'm not kidding when I'm telling you I literally tallied each one down. I don't know if I did it right. I hope I did. This video is going to be so long. So long. Follow me on Instagram, guys. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Snapchat. Follow me on all that shit so I can follow you back and we can be friends. But it's time to edit this video so I can get it up for you guys and be a super responsible YouTuber. Bye!